Good morning and welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today we're doing our weekly garden vlog, and I just, look how pretty those are. I still haven't put up a hanger for them. I need to do that. I just was out here watering and fertilizing for the week, and that's kind of what I do every Saturday and Sunday. Take both days and get it fertilized. And look at all these marigolds were all from seed. Next year, I'm not buying any. I'm putting them all in from seed. These little pepper plants, they haven't done anything yet. Nothing. But my green beans are vining. And I went ahead and fertilized them. All this stuff got fertilized, but they're getting ready to flower. Like you can see little buds right here. So we are going to get some green beans. I just don't know. It won't be enough to can for the year because the few other spots that they survived, the birds, there's not enough. But that's okay. We'll buy some organic green beans at the farmer's market. Ooh, look at nice bell pepper. Bell pepper struts rubbing his side. And when he's in the house, he does that on the couch and moves the furniture. Okay, so beets and bush beans and more marigolds that came up from seed. And let's see. Oh, I'm worn out. I walked this morning. Yesterday I walked a ton in competition with Farmer Meemaw. She kicked my butt. Literally, I'm pooped. So I see a little potato here that's come up. What happened? I can't get my hand in there. It's worked its way out of the ground completely. Okay. Little red potato. And all these plants got fertilized. All these tomato plants. And they're all doing pretty good. I've kept the leaves cut back, so hopefully avoid any blight or as much of it as possible. And I mean, they're loaded with tomatoes. Even this little patio tomato is doing great. That's a great little planter for tomato, for patio tomatoes. And I'm telling you, these tomatillos, oh goodness, they're just huge. I gotta stand back for you to see how huge they are. They gotta be 4 or 5 feet across. And there's 2 of them in there, and they've got their little lanterns going, I call them. Little tomatillos in here. See it? And when you feel them, they're kind of empty, except when you get down in the center. And when they fill that husk out and kind of split it open, they're ready. And these are loaded. They're kind of hard to see, but trust me when I tell you, they're loaded. And then in here is a pepper plant that actually got frostbit, and that's an Italian red pepper. So, and again, the monster raspberry bush, but it's no flowers or nothing on it, so kind of weird. Anyway, and then here's a view of this side. Oh, do I see a pepper? I do. Look, I do. It's in here. Look at a big one. Oh my gosh. Can you see it? It's huge. But I want them to get red. There's another one down below it. I want it to turn red because they're sweet Italian peppers. So, yay! Perfect. So, granted this is a raised bed, but looking here, everything is as tall or taller than I am. Most of it's taller. But the tomatillos are about as tall as I am. Okay. There's the Swiss chard for the birds, because that's who's eating it. Carrots, green beans. These little tomato plants are thriving. And that one on the end there, the biggest one, that one actually had flowered. So I'm kind of looking around for a little baby tomato. But I don't see one yet. Celery's doing good. And you can actually pick your celery At this point, you can start picking on it, and it won't hurt the plant. Or you can leave it go. I'm going to let mine go a while. I got the wheelbarrow full of mulch from mowing the lawn yesterday. Looks good. Mowed it so Michael wouldn't have to. Hey, Sage! Sage! Hold on. That is a naughty girl. You stay out of there. I know. There's rabbits trying to take residence, and she's not liking it. Oh, hi, girlies. Hi. I had a cantaloupe for breakfast and a few cherries, but the cherries were getting a little wonky, so I brought everything out here, and they've got a cantaloupe to peck at. They're okay, but they are starting to learn to like these mealworms, huh? Because now they just follow me over like, what are you doing, Lady Do? She's getting in that bucket, and I hear it. Look at them. Now they're all, hi. See? Oh, such a treat. Chicken crack corn. Yeah. Now, as they get older and you throw that out, they will almost attack you. So Sage just jumped in the pool because she's hot. She doesn't hesitate to cool off. She's not dumb. She's no dummy, huh? Is that better, Sage? Oh, feels good, huh? I know. Okay, so the cucumbers are doing good. This little one over here is the lemon cucumber, and that one's flowering. It's got quite a few flowers on it, so we should get some cucumber here pretty quick. And I pulled all the radishes that were in there. They were just really woody. It's too late in the year. I didn't know whether or not they would get woody on me. Sage, no. So you stay out of there. She goes, but I think there's a rascally rabbit in there. Huh. I just don't want her mowing over my squash plants. I don't care about the raspberries. She can't really hurt them. And it's pretty prickly in there. But I have seen a baby rabbit running around. Yes, so here's the look at the Swiss chard. See how nice that's coming back? And I cut all that back because it had bugs eating it. There's my celery that I started from a celery butt in the house. Some onions and more onions here and a little bitty potato. That's a potato. Experiment. Anyway. The kale for the girlies. And, oh, so there's a look at that bed from this direction. And now, and that over there. Now we're going to go over here. And this is not doing what it normally does, but it's getting better. I think fertilizing is definitely helping. So we've got some beans here. They're getting ready to flower. Right here's a bud. And over here. So they didn't look too good, but I started fertilizing and they're doing great now. Okay, and then carrots. Been thinning on these. I might have to have another one here. Oh, I got a bee. A wasp. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's a nice little baby carrot. I just get in there and thin, take out the ones that are sizable, and that leaves room for the little ones. And this one, look at this tomatillo. It's covered with tomatillos. Yep, they're everywhere. Tons of them. So we'll be making tomatillo salsa, some green chili salsa. Look at that rhubarb. It's doing fantastic. And so's the newest one. So, okay, everything up here is prospering pretty nicely. Now, I want to show you something. Here, I'll set my food down. I just ate a strawberry, so I can't even show you that. But this said these were Fresno chilies. That does not look like a Fresno chili. That looks like a cayenne or a serrano. Doesn't look like a Fresno to me. Fresnos look like that. It's a pretty distinctive shape, shall I say. So here, let's see, this little habanero, it's actually got a little mini one there, and one over here. It's doing okay. I've never had a ton of luck with habaneros, but I need to get in here and weed, and I don't have any gumption to do so. None. But we have zucchini. So, that I am thankful for. There's my first zucchini. Her name is Helen. I named it after our Aunt Helen because when she was here, she said, you need to use this fertilizer and you'll have zucchini before you know it. And she was right. 2 days later, it was flowering. So these are all doing good. And these are the Romanesca variety. We've got another tomatillo plant there. It's still in the flowering stage. It's really not putting on any yet. And pulling weeds here while I'm in here. Okay, so off we go. And actually, see now this looks like a Fresno chili to me. That's the shape they usually are. Not, yeah, that looks like a Fresno. And Fresno chilies are expensive, but I'll take them any way I can get them. So, okay. So here we go. We got a couple. There's a tomato over there, almost ready. One over here. These are early girls. So we've gotten quite a few early girls. Is that an early girl? Yep. Yeah. Quite a few early girls, actually. So, all ready to eat. I was able to make tomato pie, all that stuff. And my basil that I bought and had up top here died. Didn't make it. But this is basil that I put in from seed, and I've picked on it a couple of times, and I've got another one over here. But so I don't know. Next year, I think I'm going to put all my basil in from seed. And I've got beautiful parsley that's delicious, and these flowers are all doing good. Even my flowers in my pots there are doing fantastic. So that's my little garden update. Oh, and I have been eating blackberries as well as raspberries every day. So I come out and pick my breakfast. This morning was a hard-boiled egg, half a cantaloupe, and berries. And now I'm going to add a carrot to it. So I hope this inspires you to grow your own food. If you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button before you leave and subscribe to my channel. Oop, there's another red tomato coming. Yep. And if you've got any helpful hints for anything, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. And we'll see you next time. Bye! Here's a couple pictures, and this is the rhubarb Swiss chard. And some beautiful flowers. I just love petunias. And of course, the thriving rhubarb plants are doing fantastic, and they'll be ready for next year. And here's some beautiful marigolds. So we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, don't forget the zucchini, or should I say hello.